and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the League of the Americas here with FC Dallas. Now, we're still in the summer transfer window. We got about 2.5 weeks left in it, so we are going to be looking to do a couple of more moves. However, we don't really have the money to do that, so I did ask for some more funds at the end of last episode. I think I asked for about $10 million. Hopefully, we get all of, or at least most of that money that I asked for. If we do, we can make a couple of more moves, and there is a position I do want to try to strengthen, so hopefully that happens. But until we hear back from the board, we can't really do anything. So while we wait to hear back from the board, we do have another offer in from Mauro Diaz, and I asked last time, do you want to see me keep Diaz as kind of the core players from the original FC Dallas team, or sell him on for quite a bit of money? You can see we got another offer for $11 million from Sevilla, and I think you guys want to see me keep him. Either way, I'm not going to sell him in this transfer window anyway, because there's not a lot of time left to go look for a replacement. So we're definitely not going to be selling him for now. Maybe we'll revisit this in January, but I really like him. I kind of want to see him stay. I think you guys feel the same way. So the board did get back to us, and they have offered us $7.5 million instead of the $10 million that I wanted. So I took it. We have another $7.5 million in, and the spot I really want to look to upgrade is the right mid spot. I really like Michael Barrios, but he's not going to get much better than what he already is, which I think is 71. I think he's 72 rated actually now, so he's not going to get much better than that. I think we do need a bit of an upgrade in that spot. And I know some of you still wanted to see me go after Gabriel Jesus, so I looked into getting him and maybe playing him out wide on the wing, which I know he can play there. Unfortunately, another team has already bought him, and that team is the Seattle Sounders. So I'm disappointed that I can't get Gabriel Jesus. However, the Seattle fan in me is actually happy. That's the best signing I've ever seen the Sounders get in a career mode. I'm actually looking forward to playing them and Jesus on that team in this coming season. So I can't get Gabriel Jesus, unfortunately. The other two players that were suggested, one was Jesse Lingard, which I actually really like that suggestion. Unfortunately, man, you want $15 million for him. That's going to be too much money. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe not. Maybe in January we can look at this again. I don't know, depending on how we do in the Champions League. So maybe Lingard. The other one is David Accam from Chicago, a guy I've never used in a career mode. I haven't used Lingard either, but David Accam comes highly recommended from you guys. I know you like him a lot. He might be available. Chicago says they don't want to sell him to us for any price. Another MLS rivalry thing, but I'll make an offer and see how much he's going to cost. So we are up to the first game today, and we're taking on Palmeiras, Gabriel Jesus' former team, though. I don't think Jesus really played all that much for them. I don't think I ever saw him on the field when I played against Palmeiras. Either way, they're a very good team. I think they finished top 10 last year, but we're in excellent form. 6 goals in our first 2 games. Hopefully we can continue that hot streak, continue to score goals, continue to play good defense as well. And with that defensive line, I don't think that's going to be a problem. So hopefully we can get in here at home and pick up another win. All right, here we go. Kickoff at home at Frisco against Palmeiras. I like our chances in this game. We've been playing, started the season off very well. Hopefully we can continue that form. Oh my goodness, the passing from Palmeiras, and Dudu is up the wing. Gonzalez is not going to be able to catch Dudu. Ooh, that was a good cross, but I think Riveros got there in time. Good play from our left back. There you go. Oh, Barrios. Nice play, Barrios. Go ahead up the wing. He's got the pace. Here comes Michael Barrios. Oh, nobody's going to step up to him. Barrios all the way into the box. Barrios. Oh, what a move. Give it to Jameson. Jameson shoots. Jameson scores. Excellent play from Michael Barrios. I know that's what he can bring to this team. He's very quick. An exceptional playmaker. I just think we could do a little bit better and get a little bit more out of that position. That's the only reason I want to replace him. His overall is just not going to get very high. So I don't know, maybe it's not worth going after a replacement because Barrios is very effective. No way. Man, my defense is so good. Oh, Diaz. Exceptional play, Diaz. Find that ball to Jameson. He's making a run. Had to kind of tail it off, but Jameson gets on the end. Bradford Jameson took a weird touch, and it's going to get blocked over the bar. Dang it. That was so close. That was a great job from Jameson to get on the end of that pass. Just couldn't quite convert the shot. Ball up to Barrios. It wasn't a very good pass from Patterson, though. Oh, but Barrios' first touch was superb. Barrios weaving through the defense. It's Jameson again. Barrios to Jameson, man. That combination is just ridiculous. 2 goals for that link up right there in this game. 2-0 over Palmeiras. And again, it's just Michael Barrios cutting the defense apart. All right, so with 30 minutes left, I'm going to bring on our new acquisition, Eddie, for Diaz. And I'm going to make a couple other subs as well. But I want to give Eddie 30 minutes and see what the kid's got. Jameson, nicely done. Find that ball inside. Ulloa in there for Eddie on his debut. Eddie got no power behind that shot, and that was an awful finish. What a bad shot from Eddie. Come on, REB. Oh, REB. What was that? Was that like a chop? REB, sick play. Give that ball up there. It's Eddie again. Eddie, oh, cuts it back. Eddie shoots. Man, I can't score with him. He's been in the box like 3 or 4 times in front of goal. I just cannot score a goal with him. I don't know what it is. Ooh, Jameson to Barrios. Barrios, can you get one back? It's the Jameson and Barrios combination. Palmeiras' tactics has been awful in this game. They keep trying to go long against Omar Gonzalez and Matt Miazga. You can't do that. They're just too damn big. It hasn't worked. They keep getting beat by it. And it's just Barrios and Jameson. The combination is ridiculous. Holy crap, it's accounted for all 3 goals in this game, and we're going to win this one. There is the final whistle straight after kickoff. The Barrios-Jameson combination, man. Wow, Castillo didn't even do anything in that game. Nothing at all. I took him off with 30 minutes left to put in REB because he was tired and he just wasn't effective. Barrios up the side, though. What a job he did. Easily man of the match. All right, we got another offer in for one of our players. This one is from Michael Barrios. And can you really blame Hoffenheim for wanting him after that performance he just put on? He played a 9.4 in that match, by the way, and easily got man of the match. He was incredible. But it's another situation where I'm not going to sell him in this transfer window. But I want to know from you guys, should we keep Michael Barrios around, even if it's just as a super sub kind of a role? And I think he would fit that role very, very well. Should we keep him, or should we sell him maybe upcoming in January? So I have been trying to negotiate with Chicago for David Accam, and finally they came back and said that they want $7 million for this guy. And that honestly is obscene, and I'm not paying $7 million for David Accam. No possible way. So it looks like Barrios will remain the starter through the beginning of the season until we get to January. At that point, we'll revisit Jesse Lingard and see if we can talk Manchester United down at all. But for now, I don't think we're going to be getting another wide midfielder in. So our next game is going to be on the road at Racing Club. They're in 3rd or 4th place coming in. We, of course, are in 1st place. Last year, I know I struggled to score goals against them. If we can get 1 or 2, I think we'll be okay. And given the form that we're in, I don't think that's going to be a problem. But we'll have to wait and see. The only change to our starting 11 is Hollingshead at left back. Rest of the team stays the same. Let's go. All right, here we go. Kickoff on the road against Racing. And the legend Diego Milito still playing for this team. He is on the bench to start this one, though. But we'll have to keep an eye on him if he comes in, because he does tend to give me problems sometimes. Costa. Oh, what a beautiful first-time pass from Kellen Acosta to Fabian Castillo. Here comes Castillo in on goal. I'm banging this near post. Fabian Castillo off the post. And then off of Barrios for a goal kick. Oh, Castillo, you were so close, dude. Oh, yes. Barrios, great play. Barrios through for Jameson. Is it going to be that connection again? Barrios and Jameson. What in the... That was a great play from Barrios to get the ball back. He has been in spectacular form these last 2 games. Wow, these two are just unstoppable together. 1-0 over Racing. Oh, Barrios again. Barrios is just making them look silly, and he's doing it on defense. I'm not even sure how that's possible. Jameson again? What a save. That was almost 2-0. Barrios waiting on the overlap of Patterson. Here comes Callum Patterson. He does have pace, and there it is. Patterson is through. He's going to try to get in the box, cut it back. There's nobody on the penalty spot. I swear, man, how hard is it to figure out that in those situations, someone just get to the penalty spot? We have 4 guys in the box. No one went to the penalty spot. But here comes Kellen Acosta again. What a ball from Kellen Acosta to Ulloa. My 2 center defensive mids linking up. That was a perfect pass. Wow. That was great. That was a great play. I see you, Bobby Wood. Great run from Bobby Wood there. Bobby Wood cut it in. Nicely done. Lays it to Eddie. Eddie, can you get your first goal for the team? What is his dysfunction, man? He's had so many shots. so many shots, and he just cannot score. There is the final whistle, a 2-0 victory over Racing. Even though we still dominated that game, you can see Racing's a little bit more difficult. They're a very tricky team to play against. I couldn't get the 3 goals. Not that we didn't have chances. We didn't do very well finishing in that game, but still, another dominant performances. 4 in a row to start this season. Man, this team is really, really good. Even better than last year. Alright, so I was going through and offering some players some new contracts. Players I thought were getting very, very underpaid, and Kellyn Acosta was definitely one of those. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to sign a new contract here. He doesn't want an extension, so that is a little unsettling for me. And what I think I want to do here is I'm going to go get Perry Kitchen. I've talked about it for all year, all transfer window, all last year. He's been a name that's been on the short list forever, and it's someone I think you guys want to see and someone that I would like to have in the team. So I'm going to go get him. That doesn't mean that I'm going to get rid of Kellyn Acosta. Certainly not probably for the rest of this season. He still has multiple years left here, but I'm not sure what we want to do with him. Should we try to sell him for a lot of money, or should we try to should we just give him the money that he wants? I don't know yet. We'll reevaluate that at the end of the season, but getting Perry Kitchen also means we probably won't be able to get another right mid this year, but given how Barrios has played, and we still have Tesho in the team, I don't think it's really necessary for another right mid. I think center defensive mid is a more urgent situation, so we're going to spend our money there. And here is the deal for Perry Kitchen. It was a very easy deal to do. There was no back and forth with Hearts. They accepted the first deal, which is for $2 million plus Juan Ortiz. Easy. Let's get Perry Kitchen into the squad. So with that move, our transfer window is going to be done, and actually the window is going to close anyway. There's only an hour left, but I did want to show you 2 other teams I thought made very, very good moves in this window. The first one is the Sounders. They brought in Gabriel Jesus. We've already talked about that. The other one is Santos. Now, they sold Gabriel, who's a very, very good striker. I think he went to a BPL team for $12 million, but they replaced him with Brielle, Donald, and Bolo. That's not a bad move. That's a very interesting move. I can't wait to play those 2 teams and see those strikers in action. I've never gone up against them, Bolo. I have a little bit of experience against Jesus, but either way, those teams are going to be better for those moves. Also going down in Europe, though, look at the names that have switched teams. Luis Suarez from Barcelona to PSG, Lewandowski from Bayern to Atletico, and then Alexis Sanchez from Arsenal to Bayern. Look at all the money spent on 3 players. I'd love to have a fraction of that cash to spend in a transfer window. That is mad. Alright, so because we went over a lot of stuff off the field, I'm going to hold it to 2 games played today again. Next time out with no transfer window stuff, we'll get in and play 3 games an episode again, and probably simulate a couple of more games as well. So we'll start getting through games a little bit quicker. But I thought I'd show you our Champions League group for this upcoming European competition. Bayern, Manchester United, and Anderlecht. RIP! And here's a look at the league table before we go as well. But, like, seriously, what is that group? We are so screwed. I mean, we have a chance. I would say there's always a chance. I would say against Bayern Munich, we'd be lucky to get a point off of them in home and away. Maybe 1 point at home. That's the best I think we're going to hope for there. I'm not looking forward to going away to the Allianz Arena. That's going to be bad. But against Man U, I've beaten them before. Plenty of times in career mode. So we have a shot against them. Certainly, I think we have a shot at getting 3 points at home. If we can get 1 away at Old Trafford, that would be huge, but that's going to be very, very difficult for this team. And then against Anderlecht, they're a good team, but I think we can beat them. Certainly, I expect to beat them at home, and hopefully we can get another 3 points on the road. So if we can get those points, 3 points at home against Anderlecht, 3 on the road, and say 1-1 against Manchester United home and away, and then I don't know what happens against Bayern. I think that's enough to get through the group. I do. That would be 8 points. That should be enough. So we'll have to see what happens. There's always a chance. You never know. Manchester United could come out and choke it. They've done that before. They could do it again. So I would say we're completely out of it, but our chances of getting through the group are very, very slim. But either way, here is the group standing, or our league standings. We're in first place, tied on points with Mineiro, who also have not lost. But next episode, I think we're going to end up playing Manchester United and Bayern Munich. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting episode. Stay tuned for that one. But that's going to do it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you when we come back and the shit possibly hits the fan. See ya.